It is dark out as Gabriella Dixon stands in an empty farmhouse, her leg aching, but her cold now gone. She's made it away from her dangerous township, yet out here she can only survive for so long. And as the house groans and creaks around her, she prepares for the day yet to come. Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Project Zomboid and to our short survival series. And oh boy, it is dark. It is really dark. It's 3:40 in the morning at the moment, and, well, yeah, we're still feeling pain. Gabriella has a fair bit of an inventory still that we're going to want to try and see if we can maybe sort through. We are going to try to, as much as possible, keep this bandage clean though, because even though, yes, it is already infected, I feel like it's bad for us to keep, bandages that are no good on, and I really don't like the lack of light here. But when we're standing by windows like this where we can see a little bit more outside, we are getting some of the nightlight, and we do have cat's eyes, so we theoretically should be able to see a little bit better in the dark, although right now it really doesn't seem like it. So we are going to want to try and go outside before daylight, but what we are going to do is just sort through everything that's in Gabriella's inventory and figure out what we actually need to bring with us, because we're going to be heading back out in the direction of that car that we found in the previous episode. So we've managed to put a few things away, and now all we can really do is just wait. We are feeling a little sad right now. We could look at having another cigarette. That may help improve our mood. If anything, it is going to help her keep her anxiety to a minimum. But you know what? There is something that we could be doing. I just don't think it's a good idea. And that's working out. We could be trying to do exercise, but I feel like while we've got a wound like that, it might not be a good idea. I mean, we could try push-ups, improve strength when performed regularly. Exercising fatigue will be felt on the arms, reducing combat capabilities. So I guess that's less good. Sit-ups, maybe? General exercise. Okay, increasing clumsiness. Well, let's give it a shot. 10 minutes. Okay, let's see. Let's see how we fare here. I mean, doesn't seem to be causing increased pain right now, so we'll just we'll stick at it. We're gonna have a nice drink of water there, and we'll probably continue on just over here while we got a little bit more light. And I suppose we could head out now. It's gonna be cold out. It's gonna be kind of miserable. I think we just go for it. Let's equip that crowbar in both our hands, close that front door. And oh boy, that wind chill ain't great right now, and even though we can see, we really still aren't seeing all that far. I don't like it. Nope. Back in we go. I've just noticed we actually have 17 dirty rags at the moment, so we'll probably leave them behind as well. Just by the front door for the time being. And we'll get back to doing some of those sit-ups. And we're now at 5:40, and we're kind of just before dawn at this stage. Now, our backpack, I don't actually think we had that equipped on our back. There we go. So we have access to that duffel bag now, and there's probably a few things that we want to go and put in that, things that we don't want to have access to, all the time. Mostly our tools, the ammunition, things like that, really. For breakfast, we are going to be chowing down on some of these berries that we've got here. I'm not sure. That was the last one, and it is enough to take away our hunger for the time being. Right now, I think we can afford to be burning a little bit more weight. Yeah, so we'll eat when we can, but we don't have to eat all the time. 6 a.m. Surely it must be a little bit brighter out, and it is. Oh, and it certainly is. We can work with this. Let's go get that trusty crowbar, equip it in both of our hands. The condition of it is still really good. So, let's make our way through the fields, see if we can track down any lingering dead, and we'll get back to that road, and to that car. Well, I say road, it's a dirt track. Oh, okay, and we do have a lucky first zombie of the day here, who we are going to go and crack over the head, and hopefully take that nice looking jacket from them. It is It's completely trashed though. That is unfortunate. I think I'm going to try and keep my eye out for good denim stuff, things that we can strip into pieces. We do actually have our scissors with us, so I suppose we could try and chop some of these up. So let's start looking for some jeans among the dead here. Baggy jeans, okay. We can rip it using the scissors. We can start to tear that into denim pieces. And then eventually we are going to be able to use our sewing kit to put denim patches on our clothing. No, just suit pants over here. Just going to keep on looking for the time being. That's all on the jeans front here. I'm pretty sure those overalls would be able to make use of. Oh, they are actually just jeans. Let's take them. And unfortunately, we are feeling a bit of exertion there from our exercise in the morning, so I'm going to be trying to move slowly where possible. And I need to keep in mind that our thirst, well, we are more thirsty than the average person. Where we can, we will be seeking out water. But for us to do that, we are going to need to find some other form of civilization out here. And as of yet, we have not been so lucky. Denim shorts, let's go and rip them into pieces. And over here, we have some jeans. Excellent. Now, we didn't get a chance to find a key for this car in the last. I wouldn't mind giving that a little bit of a go. So we're going to start searching once again. And okay. Oh, okay. It's just twigs. That's fine. Let's keep going, Gabby. Oh, and bushes. I'm relatively sure that those are poisonous hollyberries. We're going to discard them. Winterberries, I think, should be totally fine for us to eat. We are a park ranger. I felt like that gave us the knowledge, but it may be herbalist that actually gives us the know-how. Alas, we have found no key. But I think what we're going to do is just continue along this road for a little bit here. I'm going to try and keep an eye out past our little search radius here to see if any did come for us, as there's still a chance we can find a key even this far away. But I mean, all the way over here, I'm kind of losing a little bit of hope. But I mean, we might as well keep on searching. And I don't think we've actually had a chance to look at any of the dead here. Oh, and we will not have that chance. Not yet. So, let's keep on moving. I didn't actually disable search mode. There we go. We got there in the end. We're just looking at one right now. So, we're going to try and see if we can get her on the ground with a good push. There we go. And an old 1-2 crack over the head. There we go. Let's check out these bodies and see how we do. Now, we probably should be sneaking where possible, because it's going to make us less noticeable to the dead. We were sneaking back then, but we were still seen. Unfortunate, I know. Okay, let's go and tear up what we can here, and if I find anything good, I'll be sure to let you know. That's those bodies dealt with. Let's keep on moving. I have no idea where this road is going to lead, but I feel like it should lead to something, and it does kind of look like it's turning off here towards the west. Look at that. We weren't actually seen then, although we were probably heard. No, not yet. I mean, we could try and get the jump on this one here. This is a good chance for us to practice our stealth, but I don't like that we can't see it. Jeez. Okay, that was more than a little, frightening. Come on. Let's try and stay calm. Get it on the ground. Give it a good crack over the head. That's how we do. Earbuds. We're actually going to grab them because they can be something that we use with our radio. Yeah, so we can listen to music, sound in peace. Oh, and just while we have the opportunity, we are going to be removing this bandage. Oh boy. And I'm going to try and see if we can quickly put on another one. We're just going to put a rip sheet on there. Come on, Gabby. There we go. And let's go see if we can't get you on the ground there. This looks like it's another park ranger. Perhaps a colleague of hers. Yeah, unfortunately this stuff is pretty damaged at the moment. We're just going to get regular cloth from tearing that apart. Let's keep going. Okay, and we have yet another dead in the distance. So this is a good opportunity for us to see how we can try and get their attention. Okay, so that one did see us from quite a distance away. That one hasn't seen us. So, I mean, as long as we're kind of staying outside of their peripheral vision, we should be okay. Yeah. So, come on you. over the side here, and let's give you a good crack over the head. Check ya. Let's rip those up. I do know that some of them are going to be better than what we're actually using at the moment, so I will have a proper look at them. But for now, we're just going to try and see if we can sneak up on this one here, because I can see yet another in the distance. Oh, something kind of just got their attention then. And here's the thing. We don't actually have to fight every single one of these zombies. We could just go, you know what, they're far enough away from our home, we can just sneak around them. And I think that's maybe going to be the smarter play for us right now. We're just going to go into the woods a little bit here. Oh, maybe that's not the smartest play, because we could easily get jumped here, and I can already hear one making some noise. So, oh, that's not what I was expecting. Water. Huh. We've got a little mini lake here. Oh boy, but we do have a lot of dead. Okay, so what are we looking at here? A little campground maybe? There's enough people that lead me to believe that there has to be some form of civilization around here. Some structures that we might be able to scavenge among. Although, I'm not seeing it. We'll keep our eye out for tracks and trails and whatnot. And we can kind of use... Oh boy. We can kind of use the lake to our advantage, as we can disrupt their paths, because, I mean, they can't swim across that. But unfortunately, I don't see a trail leading away from here right now. And I mean, we are getting further and further from, I was going to say home. It's not exactly home right now, but it is some form of safety. Okay. Yeah, we are not seeing much out here, other than groups of roaming dead. I'm just going to head back towards the lake a little bit and just see if we can figure any other trails that might be moving away from it. Thankfully, for the moment, the snows have stopped. Oh boy, we got quite a lot up there. Again, it leads me to believe that there must be something out here that's drawing them. Hopefully it's not just us. Oh, it's a road. Okay, we can just see it through the trees up here, and that's the road that leads to the lake. Okay, makes sense that would have these larger congregations of the dead then, and I'm not sure what that is. A roadhouse of some kind? I mean, yeah, Smokey's Saloon and Restaurant. That's food. Very well could be food if it's still sealed. We don't have a can opener yet, but it's civilization. Okay, well, let's have a good look around us to see what we've got going on. We definitely have someone close to us. Hello. Let's go and get you away if we can. Give you a good push. Come on. There we go. And hopefully, you're the only one that was actually keeping up with us back there. You weren't. Okay. But the others are a little bit further away right now. They're just stumbling around. Let's actually start sneaking now. I'm going to try and see if we can find another way into the saloon. Maybe not a front door. Oh boy. Okay. But we're going to have to deal with some of the dead around here if we want the prize. So, looking back, we have two. So, my goal here is going to be to push this first one over, see if we can get a good standing position on top, keeping them down, and then we're going to push down the second. Give them a good crack. Get you back down on the ground. Excellent. There we go. Just make sure that they don't have any keys or anything like that, and then we'll start moving on over towards the restaurant, trying to be as quiet as we possibly can be. Well, I don't see a back door, but we do have a dumpster here. There's a garbage bag in there. I mean, we'll chuck that into our duffel bag for now. We can eventually use that to collect rainwater if we end up constructing something to go along with it. And over here, some more garbage cans. And there is a door. We'll check these first though. Okay. And I feel like I'm hearing groans. Oh boy. Yep, we're definitely hearing groans. Okay, so lots of stuff going on here. Dish towel we're going to take so we can dry ourselves off eventually. Mustard, super cool. Put it in the duffel bag. Let's just keep moving along. Flour and sugar. Excellent. Let's do some baking down the line. Okay, cutting board, don't think we're going to be able to use that for much. And we do have some rotten potatoes. I don't know if we can take them as like seed. I mean, that may be something that we can do, but doesn't seem like it right now. We're anxious, we're thirsty. Let's just take a moment in here to have a quick cigarette. Hopefully the smell of smoke doesn't draw the dead towards us. And I think we'll also have a look at just removing this bandage and getting a nice fresh one on instead. There we go. Okay, and while we're over at this tap, we are just going to go and have a drink. We should probably try and find some bottles that we can keep on us. We are actually starting to feel hungry as well. We're going to try and wait as long as we can before we do actually eat. An apron. I don't know if that's going to give us any actual bite protection. It doesn't say that it does, so I'm going to trust that it doesn't. We've got another one there, another dish towel. Okay, let's get this door open. Oh, it's already open. No? Now it is. Okay, and we no doubt are going to have some folks outside here. Beer cans, wine. I mean, it's a saloon. There's going to be a fair amount, right? And we got a beer bottle here. Okay, all right. We're just going to load up as much of this as we can. We do actually get some calories from doing it this way, from drinking booze. And I mean, it's the apocalypse. You know, what are you going to do? Okay, just lots of tumblers. Let's just go over here. Okay, beer bottle. Awesome. Grab that. Bourbon and red wine. Wonderful. We can actually sterilize some of our bandages now as well. That is something that we can do. I might try and see if we can do that in the kitchen here. So we're just going to move over, close this door, because there is some water here as well. So let's see, dirty bandage. I want to try and see if we can get that clean or if we can sterilize it. So health, sterilized rag. Okay, clean the bandage. I mean, there should be water in the sink right now, because if we could make it a sterilized bandage, that would be super cool. Let's see. Theoretically, there is still water here. So I think what we're going to do, this may be ill-advised for us to do this. We're going to go and try and drink one of these beers. We're going to drink the whole thing so that we have a bottle left over and so that we can put some water in there. This is probably going to make us a little drunk, but that's okay. We're already drowsy, so I mean, we were tipsy for a moment then. Okay, we can clean our bandage now. Nice. All right, we're going to go and fill up that empty bottle while we're here, and then let's go into our crafting, and we're going to make a sterilized bandage. We're going to craft that, and I really hope that we can potentially get rid of this infection now if we have a disinfected bandage on it. Who knows? I mean, we still kind of need to seal it up, but we'll put a sterilized bandage on there for now. There we go. And let's continue on here. Open that door up again. Okay. Now, we definitely had dead outside. We know that much. Are there any? Yeah, there are some in here. Okay, so I'm kind of tempted to lead them outside, or what we could do is just try and zip up the stairs. I think that might be better for us. We're inconspicuous, so we're less likely to be noticed, but we are making noise when we're moving around. Okay, oh boy. Let's open that door. Alright, we're just going to go straight upstairs and just really hope. Oh my god. Oh god. Come on, come on. Okay, this is fine. Okay, that's more noise than I would have liked to have made. Oh boy. Oh god. Okay, time to go. Time to go. Okay. Right, this is going to be tricky. We need to time this just right. Zip, run down along there, run downstairs. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, just trying to see what else we have around here. We don't know what we're going into here, though. This is kind of the problem. Okay, just a little dining area out the back. We are not missing out on much. We've kind of seen everything that we are going to... Oh my god, no. Nope, 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 nope. I mean, I'd like to check the bathroom, but nope, I think we're just going to call it at that. Successful little in and out. There's no point in us killing every single one of the dead here. Oh boy. And because we're so close to the road, yeah, there is always going to be more. But that is a main road. That is going to lead somewhere. I mean, even this over here, that could lead to something, for all we know. I'm kind of tempted to check out the car park. I do need to keep in mind, though, that we still have an injured groin, and that is going to slow us down. Okay, let's just weave through the trees for now. This is fine. We can even try and just stay a little bit lower for the moment. Oh boy, I did not like the looks of that. Okay, screw going lower. We should be able to outpace them. Yeah, shambling dead that they are. And with our, health being a little bit better, we can move just that little bit faster. But my gosh, not liking the numbers around here. Not one bit. We've got even more down here. There is a car, and we do have some kind of factory, it looks like. So, what I'd like to try and do, if possible, is round up the dead and lose them. So, we are going to do as much of that as we can. Oh dear. Doing this while we are injured, not the smartest thing, not the smartest move in the world. It's so easy for us to get turned around, but we really need to try and get this group away from here for now. So, we're going to keep on calling, get their attention, and then try and lead them down here towards the south. We just cannot allow ourselves to get pinned in. Okay, Gab, let's keep going. We've got houses down here. We might actually even be close to her house. I don't know how far we've come, but a fence is useful. We can get a bit more separation that way, maybe head further down to the south, and then turn around towards the east. Let's get ready to jump this thing. There we go. And let's keep moving. Okay, this house is semi-boarded up. Someone had a chance to prepare, even just a little bit. And that's a car that might work as well. All good things, but things that we don't really have the time to look at right now. We've got even more dead down there, so we don't want to go all the way down here. But we don't have too much of a choice. Oh boy, this is getting super dangerous. Let's get moving, Gab. Okay, there we go. Just like that. And now I hope that most of the dead that were around that factory have moved on at this stage. We're going to start to go a little bit more sneaky, and we're going to start to try and make our way back up and around. There are certainly dead in these trees, though. Oh boy. Okay, so, kind of moment of truth now. Let's see. Oh boy. There's still a lot around this little factory, and there's someone very close to us right now. Okay. Let's just take a moment. We don't need to clear the whole area, but every zombie dead, there's one less to chase us later on. My gosh, sir. Come on. There we go. Okay, unfortunately, we are ridiculously tired at this stage, so not a big fan of that. I don't know if we can get into this factory with all of this that's going on at the moment. Yeah, don't like it. Don't like it at all. In saying that, I was gonna say maybe we could try and make it from the top, from the north. Still don't know if that'll work either. We could just try and push towards that front door really quickly, hope that it's open, get inside, hope that there aren't too many dead inside. What I want is a suitor kit, first aid, something like that would be amazing. Let's go for it. Okay, we're in. We're in. But they could be in too. And oh my god, okay, we definitely have other dead here. They're going to be in before long. This is not a good position for us to be in. We don't know this place. Oh boy, there's so many downstairs. Do we want to go upstairs? No, that's a death sentence. This is not good. Okay, can we get this door open? Please tell me yes. Yes, we can? Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, we have a chance. We just need to get away now. We just need to get away. We've opened the door, so dead can wander in, but they can also wander out. What an outing. Not what I wanted, not what I was expecting, but hey, what are you gonna do? Now, I think we just need to start making our way into the woods, so I'm gonna try and do walk 2 to navigate here, and hope that that does not come back to bite us in the ass. We are going to navigate around trees this way, but there is also a chance that we could just wander straight into the arms of the walking dead. I mean, thankfully... Oh boy, okay. I was going to say, thankfully, it's a little quieter now. No, not exactly. But we have reached the lake. That is a milestone. That's good. We should be able to follow the road back towards our home. We're probably going to be getting back there just as it's getting dark. But I really hope we make it back before then. There are the familiar bodies that we know so well. We're on the homeward trail. And you know what? As we're going, we are going to enable search mode. Just see if we get lucky. And we've made it back home. We are suffering exercise fatigue on our lower torso at the moment. It's 5:30, so really it's not that late. We've done a good job today. Believe it or not, we have got some really good things. The beer here, the bourbon, that can keep us fed for a long time. And that sterilized bandage. Like, what are the chances? I was legitimately just going to say that I can't believe that it's made its whole way. And look, it's not infected anymore. Okay, so we're just going to put another bandage on really quickly. Oh, hang on, can we disinfect the wound? I think we could then. Yeah, disinfect with bourbon. Ah, nice. Okay, let's go put a sheet back on there. Yes, it hurts. It hurts a lot, no doubt. I want to put an actual disinfected bandage back on there, though. So we're going to have to clean our old bandage that we've just taken off. It does seem to last a lot longer than the actual strips. So, heading back into health, we are going to sterilize that bandage there using those 10 units of bourbon. Bourbon, you're so helpful. So helpful. And having a look here, we should have sterilized bandage. Wonderful. Let's remove that one. It's not dirty. It's something that we're going to be able to use again afterwards. But yeah, I think that's going to help that wound heal. I would really like to be able to stitch it up, but that ain't going to happen, unfortunately. Now, all these strips of denim that we do have, I think that we can use them to try and patch up our clothing a little bit here. Now, having a look through, we do actually have a sewing kit. So let's bring that back across for now and see if we can utilize it. Okay, so we inspect our shirt or our piece of clothing. Patch all holes using denim strips. That's what we want to do. So that will bring the overall condition of our denim shirt up. Yeah, we don't have any more holes in it there, so okay, that's good. Oh, and then we can do padding over the top of that. So lower torso, we're going to add padding to all using denim strips. And then, yeah, we'll patch up everything. I think we'll probably try and do the same thing for our hoodie as well. And we can see the bite and scratch protection does go up when we do this. Okay, we do have a hole here, so patch all holes using denim strips. Because right now, yeah, the protection was not looking all that good. And yeah, just one by one, we'll go through, patch everything up, and it's gonna look a little weird, but it's good protection. Next, I think we'll work on our jeans. The condition is great. Even so, we'll give them that little bit of extra padding. Or we won't, because we are out of needle and thread there. Now, I'm relatively sure that we couldn't use the needle that is in that sewing kit to sew up our wound. We actually need a proper suture kit for that. I believe that's the case. I could be wrong. Oh yeah, look at this. Very interesting look. Now, the water that we collected outside, while it's not safe for us to drink, we can use it to clean ourselves. So we're going to wash. We can't do all clothing, but we're going to at least do our outer stuff. So we'll start off with the hoodie because that's very bloodied. And then we'll go clean off our jeans. And then looks like we can just wash ourselves with the other pot. Okay, that'll do it. We are less bloody than we were before. Sure, we're a little hungry. We are ridiculously tired, so I think we're really going to have that sleep. Let's go and have a smoke before we do sleep, though. We're going to start making our way upstairs. Another day survived, Gabriella. You've earned yourself a good rest, so let's go get nice and comfortable on this, well, bare mattress. And waking up in the morning, our bandage is a little dirty, so we're going to be taking that off, just replacing it with one of our basic ones. Still a deep wound. Let's go cover it up with those sheets. We'll clean off that bandage, and then we'll make sure that we get it sterilized so that it can last the whole day for us. But look how fast we're moving. I feel like we're getting better. Okay, bandage is clean. Let's sterilize it. Now, we actually do have more denim strips. They're just filthy at the moment, so we aren't able to use them at this stage. Okay, oh, hang on. Stitch, needle, and thread. I'll be damned. Okay, yeah, sure that hurt, but it's done. And thank you to all of you who were screaming at me that yes, you can use that, which does make sense. I figured that would probably be the case, but I'm glad that we've got that figured out. Now, really, it's kind of just a waiting game to see if we can get that healed. Although, are we just going to wait here? Are we going to be idle? I mean, for us, the challenge will end when that wound has sealed. But Gabriella still needs a way out. She needs a way to get away from all of this, and she may have that here. If one of those vehicles are working, she could take this highway to wherever. Somewhere that isn't here right now. And so looking at the path we took here, I'm not sure what this is. It could be a construction yard. If we approach it just from the side here, I feel like they could go well. So instead of us turning along that little road, we're just going to travel northwest. But we're still carrying a lot of stuff that we don't necessarily need to be carrying. We will go and fill up one of our empty bottles. Well, or a few of them if we've got the water to do that. No, that's all that we got. Because, yeah, we're going to get thirsty throughout the day. Let's keep one bottle of bourbon on us, but all the wine and everything else, that can probably stay here. The beer cans should be pretty light for us to carry as well. I mean, they're not adding that much weight, so if we get hungry during the day, it is going to be a meal of canned beer. Lovely. Well, it's 9 o'clock. It's time to head on out there into the world. We are quite hungry now, but again, we don't have to eat just yet. We're actually doing okay there. Oh, okay, and we have immediately run into some friends along our road, so no doubt they were actually following us throughout the night. Tricky bastards they are. Okay, we're going to continue on though, and we're now out the other side by what I think is that construction yard, but we're just seeing a whole load of dead and not much else, so let's carry on, try and bring some of them on over towards the restaurant here, and see if we can lose them in the car park. Although, there's already a few here. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. We can actually run while we've got those stitches in. It's done just that little bit more to give us an edge, and oh boy. Okay. Still got quite a few here. Yup. Okay, so, if this is going to work out for us in any regard at all, we're going to need to try and deal with the large numbers that are around us right now. Look at that, we've got a van over there as well. I mean, if we could get that working, that would be wonderful. But right now, there's still far too many dead following us. We're going to try and see if we can lure them back, bring them over towards the saloon, and then kind of lose them over the back side of the place. There we go, just like so. I mean, another technique that we can use here is actually moving into the place. Oh, not a good idea. Not a good idea. Because, you know, buildings, they're a fantastic way to break line of sight and lose our pursuers. And we've done that for now, though. There's still some stragglers out here on the road, though. I think no matter what, we're going to have a bit of a problem getting to those vehicles. We just need a little bit of time. That's all we need. So let's just do a little bit of yelling. Try and see if we can just bring them down to these trees here, and then we'll just pop out in another region. Let's just turn around. Oh yeah, I mean, we've got a nice crowd, nice little posse following us. We even have some down here on our road as well. Only a few of them though, so we'll try and keep it that way where possible. Alright, we're going to turn around here now. Okay, nope, too many. We'll keep going. Whenever I think that we just have one or two stragglers, we're gonna try and take them down. Okay, I mean, car park is definitely looking better right now, but we've still just got too many following us. You know what, we might only have Well, I was going to say these two. Come on. Get a few good cracks in. That's decent. That's not too bad. We just need to keep in mind that any moment we could have folks coming from behind us or in front of us. There we go. It's clobbering time. Not bad. Not bloody bad. Okay, just ease up towards this vehicle. Now, is there a chance that this is working in any way whatsoever? We won't know until we get closer. Let's try and see if we can climb inside. We can. Okay. Any way for this to start? No key found. Alright, let's get out for now then. One of the many dead that are here, no doubt will have that key on them. So, the process starts here. Okay, got you down. Let's get you down as well. No! No! Just like that. Just like that. It's a scratch. Our left forearm is bleeding. Okay. We're going to go and disinfect that right now. Put that bourbon on there. And let's get that thing bandaged. Nope. Keep on going. Keep on going. Damn it. A way out is all we needed. A scratch, it isn't a death sentence, but it's not good. We need to try and get this thing... We need to try and get this thing bandaged as soon as possible. We are going to have this group following us still, though. Okay. Let's see if we can find a moment here. Ripped sheet. Let's get it on. Okay. We're going to need to try and keep that thing as clean as we possibly can. Let's check the numbers. Too many. Too many for us to face as we are facing them right now. 1 second. One mistake. That is all it ever takes. We don't have the best protection in the world as well. The hoodie, the denim shirt, they're certainly better than having nothing on, but we could do better. Now, there is a chance that things have cleared out a little bit over here at the factory. Well, warehouse. The front door has been completely destroyed though, so we could have many more here. We've certainly got a few out the very, very front of it. We could potentially make it to the rooftop, but that ain't gonna help us much either. Nope. Okay. Hello, everybody. Hi. Now there is a chance that we may be able to find a fence. I think we're just seeing power lines over here. What I'm looking for are ways to disrupt the dead and give us a bit of a chance. Because right now, disrupting them doesn't seem to be working for us. And my god, there's so many on the highway here. We want to be sprinting as infrequently as we possibly can. The other option is we start to try and take them down where we can, where possible. But that ain't going to happen there, unfortunately. For now, back down into the woods we go. Oh my gosh. You come out into an opening for a second, and there's just so many. Oh, this place is a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. Over the fence we go, back down and around. All of these picket fences are going to give us an opportunity to try and put a little bit of distance between us and all of them, but there's so many. They're just everywhere. And as soon as we jump over a fence, they come from every which way. And that's not bad. We've got that to break them up a little bit as well. But we're going further and further in towards a town right now. A town where the population just seems to grow and grow. Okay, we need another way. Down we go for now. Down and around. We've still got the stamina. We've still got the speed. But that arm, I'm worried. Over another fence we go. Come on. Kind of looks like we're getting towards the outside of all of this, and wouldn't you know it, we've made it back home. Be it intentional or not, Gabriella has returned to where it all started. This is her home. The blaze has long since gone out. Let's see if we have a moment here to swap our bandages. We are still being followed right now. Okay. We aren't bleeding anymore, so we shouldn't deal with that getting dirty too often, but there's still a chance that's going to happen. This whole neighborhood here is absolutely trash. You know what? There's a little bit of fire down there still. We might be able to use that to our advantage. I think we can. You know what? Yeah. The fire is still slowly but surely working its way through the neighborhood here. Alright. Let's just stay ahead of it if we can. That'll do it. That'll do it. And as they follow, the dead will spread more fire around them. There is a chance as well that they may just, burn out before they can do much, but that fire's spreading. Let's just keep on calling them on over towards us, and I think as long as we can keep a few of them together here, like this, they will effectively start to catch each other on fire. Come on, I'm just waiting to see if this first one will start to burn at all. A little hard to tell. We'll turn around when we get a chance, maybe try and get over this fence first, and then we can have a look. Unfortunately, our other bandage is now dirty. It does seem like it spreads when they jump over like that. Yeah, let's keep them all together if we can. We're just gonna have to try and bring this procession back around towards where we were. Fire. It's doing work. Back and forth we go. Oh yeah, look at them go. Alright, let's keep moving. Keep them all moving. Get over the next fence. Grab the next group. Keep them together. Herd them, Gabriella. This is wildlife management. She did this before as a park ranger, and now, it's the same but different. Let's just keep on calling, keep them coming, and we keep moving. Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. I think it's probably about time that we go back on over a fence here. Let's move. Okay, we've got even more over here. Okay, the fire looks like it might have stopped down there, so we're going to try and see if we can regroup, see if we can bring all of these dead back together. We just need to be careful that we don't end up kind of getting ourselves cornered. Yep, let's bring them all back down, introduce them to their flamey friends. Oh, that's really going now. Wonderful stuff. Come on, you two, join the horde. Everyone's having just such a great time. Oh, that's a lot of flame. Over the fence we go. Keep on moving, don't let that one catch you. Oh boy, big numbers now. Big numbers. Bring them back together. And then we'll just kind of keep on going around like this. We don't want to go too far. I mean, this will kind of eliminate the group that we have around us here. We can see that some of the fences are already really starting to burn down. Our heart is racing. We are starting to get a little bit winded, so we'll be wary of that. I'm only sprinting very, very occasionally, just to get those small little bursts. That's a really good congregation that we've got there. We just cannot afford to get grabbed. Dodge and weave, Gabby. Dodge and weave. Let's start to try and see if we can lure this group away now. Bring them back up towards the other group that we have up in the north. Yep, come on everybody. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep, let's get them all together. It's 4:30. I kind of feel like we're probably going to be at this all night. Her whole neighborhood. They're all here. I think we're probably going to have to do the jumping along the fence line again if we're to try and keep them grouped together enough. Let's keep them rolling in. Let's see if we can make that dash around now. Bring them all back towards each other. Oh boy. Over we go. Oh, we are so lucky that we didn't trip then. Let's start calling again. Keep them together. And look at that. All of these flaming ones down here, they all stopped. Gosh. There's still so many. Yeah, we really need to try and keep them moving. Come on, let's go. Over the fence. Shoot. Okay, that was us landing on the ground then. That gave us that scratch. That's all it is. We got lucky. I think this is probably all that we're going to be able to manage. We don't want to push much more than this. Let's just keep them together and bring them up towards some of these homes. We need to try and get that hand bandaged before too long as well. I mean, it's not going to kill us, but we're still going to be losing health while it is bleeding like that. So I'll try and take a moment here, get some ripped sheets on, and then we're going to jump over this fence. There we go. And we're going to do it in a controlled manner so that we don't slip. Oh boy. Down and around we go. Letting the fire spread, letting it do its work, taking out as many as we possibly can, and it is an effective tool. It's killing more than Gabby ever could have alone. We can hear them one by one, almost popping. as the fire consumes them. And that, well, that I almost neglected. That's a full garden. That's a police officer following us as well. Over the fence we go. Let's pick up the pace. And you know what? Just noticed. In our haste, in trying to round up as many as we could here, Gabby has dropped her crowbar somewhere. It is out here somewhere. I don't know whether or not she could ever find it at this stage. Not with the number of dead that we have around here. It is more than likely where we fell and tripped earlier, but I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep them following us. I think we have got as many as we're going to get now. Well, maybe not. Maybe we can get just a few more. Oh yeah, look at that spread. Now, the real treat will be as if we can get them to the highway. If we manage that, then then we'll have them in a nice big clear area. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Let's keep them moving. Let's keep them following. Is that a... Okay, it's a spear run through that one. Oh boy. Oh no. I think our stamina's giving out. Yup. We have a lot of exertion right now. Climb, Gabby. Climb. Come on. Oh my god. We are so lucky to have been able to break that then. Okay. We're in a bad way right now. We are just faster them, but we are exhausted. I don't think we're going to be able to push on for much longer. We're in unfamiliar territory at this stage. We need to get back home. And fast. That's all we need, a damn breather. Unfortunately though, I fear we are going to run into even more out here, and that is the case. Okay, we need to get around this group here. We need to get back onto our familiar path. They are right behind us. We cannot afford a single mistake at this stage. Okay, round the corner we go. Let's just keep our pace. Try and keep as calm as we can. Make it down south. Just hope that they don't close us in. Could all go wrong here. Hope with me. There is just a nightmarish number of them behind us now. No way to get our breath back. No way for us to stop. We just have to keep pushing on. No. And that's it. That's it. 3 days, 10 hours, and already she is one of them. Gabby, so long. You nearly made it. And yes, while she could have rested, attempted to recover more, without a working vehicle, she had no way out of here. But we will be continuing on in this world, and eventually revisiting this specific challenge. But next will come a fresh one. So be sure to join me next week as we undertake a new challenge here in Zomboid, and as I continue to scrape off all the rust. For now, I ask you all, if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.